This segment is sponsored by Legacy Wealth Management. Many people nearing retirement are surprised to learn that taxes don't go away during their retirement. In fact, taxes are one of the largest expenses during retirement if you don't have a plan in place. And joining us now is Jay Sharifi, the founder and CEO of Legacy Wealth Management. He's here to share a few tax-efficient strategies that you should know before you overpay in taxes during your retirement. Hey, Jay, great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me back. Looking forward to it.
Of course. Jay, when people think about retirement, they often assume their taxes will automatically go down. Is that always the case?
It's not the case for my parents, nor is it the case for a lot of my clients. What we're finding is that a lot of people live within their means frugally, and as they move towards retirement, a lot of their fixed expenses go away, like a mortgage and so forth. And so then they're stuck with having a wonderful pension or two, plus maybe Social Security, especially here in the Northern Virginia area. And they have a tremendously wonderful amount of income. And then on top of that, they're also slammed with having to take out required minimum distributions. So, in a lot of instances, we find that our clients actually get a pay bump in retirement versus while they're working, because now they also don't have to contribute towards 401ks and so forth, and so their income actually goes up. And so being aware that you might actually end up being in a higher tax bracket is really important, and taking a look at your cash flow and how that changes over the coming years is really, really critical.
Wow, that is a really good point, something I didn't even think of. So, what are some tax efficient strategies that our viewers should start thinking about now?
Yeah, I think the root of it is understanding whether or not you will have a tax problem, and that's understanding and taking a look at what your income plan really looks like. A lot of people think that the only thing you really have to do is just keep pushing up the value of those savings accounts, when in reality, comfort comes from the security of your income, not the size of your portfolio. And so the thing discussing here right now is taxation, and that's actually relative to how much income is coming. And so the strategies work backwards, right? So we have to take a look at which years there's going to be ebb and flow to your income, its cadence, and then we either apply tax loss harvesting, we either take a look at whether or not Roth conversions make sense. There's a few more complicated strategies we go into in our office, but those are the two that I would say most people have heard about that would have an immediate impact on their situation.
Yeah. And how do these strategies work together in a retirement plan?
Yeah, it's actually understanding how it all holistically comes together. If you just take a look at it independently, it won't make sense. You'll walk away, because why should you pay extra taxes this year if you're not taking in consideration the next 7 to 10 years of retirement? Most of our tax planning really takes a look at where you're going to be over the next 7 to 10 years, and then proactively going ahead and making really good adjustments that is not only good for you today, but also good for you tomorrow. If you only take a look at the current given year, then I feel like most people just aim towards figuring out a way not to pay taxes. Whereas in our office, we figure out ways to take advantage of the lower tax brackets and making sure our clients end up on the right side of things for the next 7 to 10 plus years.
Yeah. And Jay, we all have different portfolios. Are these tax efficient strategies ideal for everyone? And how do you know which one is best for your situation?
Yeah, I think you're hitting the nail on the head again. It has to do with holistically taking a look at what your situation is and how it's comprised. Some people have rental income, some people have part-time income in retirement, other people have multiple pensions that are coming in. But you also have to take a look at if there's any need for spousal planning upon the passing of the first spouse. What's going to happen to the surviving spouse? So we really actually take a look at all of those sources and then start working backwards. Is the portfolio enough to complement a huge setback in case one spouse passes away first? What happens in that scenario? And so we really go through these scenarios with our clients and make sure that they're good no matter which way the water is flowing. And that's what creates the most value in our minds.
Yeah, a lot of really helpful tips, Jay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a great day.
You too. The first 10 callers will receive the brochure, Will Your Money Last as Long as You Do?, as well as a complimentary portfolio review with Legacy Wealth Management. The number to call is on your screen. It's 877-650-4738.